This week, Sportsman of North America goes on a hunt with a special young man and hits the antelope with Mike McCabe. Get ready. With Keith Powell, Mike McCabe, and Ray Howell. Get ready for Sportsman of North America, your ticket to the outdoors. This segment is brought to you by Downwind Sense.
This week, we're going to introduce you to a brave young man by the name of Josh Frank.
My name is Josh Frank. I'm 17 years old from Sterling, Colorado. Back there, you know, we like to farm and hang out with friends, you know, ride my motorcycle and hunt and fish when I have time.
Josh is a jokester. He's always happy, he always has something to say, he's always outside. He loves the outdoors. If he could live outdoors, he would.
I really enjoy hunting. I've been hunting for, I don't know, probably 8 or 9 years now. So my mom and I just got here at Southern Colorado Outfitters here in Rye. It's my first bear hunt. Pretty excited. We're gonna get some stuff unloaded and see what we can do.
How's everybody?
How are you?
Josh, nice to meet you.
You too.
Yeah, we're gonna kill us a bear.
Good.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you too. You too. We're gonna sit on water. We've got some acorns down in the bottoms down there, so that's what they're feeding on right now.
Joshua's father, Thomas, died when he was only 2 in a work-related accident, and he loved to hunt. I mean, he hunted and fished all the time. If he could have quit his job, he would have, just to do that. And I kind of wanted to bring that into Joshua's life too, because it was important. So we just started with small game, doves and pheasants.
We're getting ready to go eat so that we're not hungry anymore, I guess. Back in July of 2010, I was diagnosed with large cell B-cell lymphoma, which is a type of cancer. I had a tumor about the size of a softball in my chest pushing against my heart and my lungs. Through the chemo, there was a lot of struggles because being real active, I had a hard time dealing with laying in that hospital bed for 6 months straight. A lot of weight loss. I went 12 days one time without eating. You know, the type of cancer I had, they don't see it in children very often, and you know, that was hard because they really didn't know what to expect. So they didn't know what to tell me or my family about how they were going to treat it. It was just kind of a touch and go, and if this works, we'll keep doing it. If it doesn't work, we'll change it. You know, I'm skinny to start with, and losing 30 pounds off the bat was hard to deal with. When I was in the hospital, one of the doctors was, you know, asking me what I'm interested in, my hobbies, and told her I was really into hunting, and she got me hooked up with an organization called Joseph's Journey. What they do is find kids like myself that are going through tough times, you know, with treatments or illnesses, and they set them up on hunts kind of like what I went on. You know, kind of get their mind off of what they're going through, get their mind off of their treatments or their illnesses, kind of get them back into the real world and make them forget about what's going on. Here a while back, we got a phone call from them and wanted to know if I was interested in doing a bear hunt. And from there, they hooked us up with Southern Colorado Outfitters and got a bear license through the Division of Wildlife and just went from there.
When Josh found out he was going to get to go bear hunting, he was so ecstatic because he only hunted small game, and for him to have this opportunity, he was really excited. We didn't know where he was going to go. We knew we were going to be in state, and it didn't even matter. He didn't care where he was going. He was excited to get to go. This was really cool for me because as a mom, to get to go with your teenage son bear hunting, I didn't know what to expect, and when I got here and we got right in on the bears, it was just phenomenal. To get to experience that with my son is great.
And we'll see how this hunt goes right after this. Sportsman of North America is brought to you by Hart Rifles, Hunter's Safety System, Lacrosse Boots, Kicking Bear, Sportsman's Hunting Gear, Scentlock, Boss Buck, Downwind Scents, World Series of Whitetails, Diamond Archery, Gaddis and Gaddis, and Can Cooker. Sportsman of North America Hunting Club is the only online hunting community that gives away a hunt each and every week to our members. If you want to go on one of these exciting hunts, it's only a mouse click away at www.sportsmanna.com. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by Boss Buck. You ready for some antelope, Mike?
Well, here we are. I'm finally on the road, and we're going to be hunting with a guy called Al McCartney. He's a large landowner, and he works with the Chairbound Hunters Association. So we're looking to go out there and maybe slam us a real nice goat. Oh, by the way, I got a partner with me this time, my cameraman, actually he's a camera girl. I finally, after 30 years, talked my wife into coming on a hunting trip with me. So guess who's my caddy? Check it out. Say hi, babe.
Hi, babe.
How's that? Nobody would have thought, especially the family, that my wife had been coming on a hunt with me. Miracles will never cease. We got about 2.5 hours left. Get into Cheyenne, get my tags. This is what Sportsman of North America is all about. We send 52 guys on hunts like this right here every year. Need to join our club. We're making dreams come true for a lot of guys. Yahoo! Thank God for that. 1,270 something miles. We're finally here. That was a great trip. You guys need to get in your trucks, head out west. It's beautiful country. Wyoming has a program that if you're handicapped, you can get a special tag. So if you want to come, all you got to do is apply for that special tag. It's a pretty good system. We've just showed up, and I'll tell you what, this is not what we're looking for. We've got snow, and that's not the best thing for waterhole hunting. But we'll see, we'll give it a shot, and hopefully we'll be meeting Al here in just a second. It's been a long trip. This snow. It's nice to meet you, brother. Talked to you a lot on the phone. Finally got to meet you in person. Man, this snow is not what we're looking for, is it?
No, sir. It's going to make it really tough.
Well, I bought my Hart Rifle just in case.
All
So if
right.
we can't get it done with a bow, we always got a backup plan.
That's great.
It's good meeting you, man.
You know, I got a phone call from Big Al. He wanted me to come out and do an antelope hunt with him. Big Al started an operation called the Chairbound Hunters Association. And he's been running this for about 10 years now.
Hi everyone. We're in Wheatland, Wyoming. This is our first morning out.
He takes anybody in a wheelchair that's disabled and wants to hunt. He will hunt them. He gets 15 tags a year from the state of Wyoming. And he wants as many people out there as possible.
We're out here doing it. That's what it's about.
He's doing a really good thing.
Super amounts of wind. They're calling for 50-mile-an-hour gusts right in the middle of a big water hole. And there's like a little bay off to our right, and there's a little bay off to our left. So hopefully these antelope are going to come in from the front, and they're going to hit one of these little corners. I'm going to have to get myself twisted around if they go this way, but stick around. Sportsman of North America, we're your ticket to the outdoors.
You know, I really was hoping to be able to take a antelope with my bow. And the first couple of days, we hunted water holes. The problem with that is we had rain and we had snow, and that's not a good thing. Antelope do not need a whole lot of moisture. They don't need to drink. If they got enough moisture in the grass or in whatever they're feeding on, they don't have to go to a water hole. So it didn't take long. We decided that wasn't a real good game plan. We took out the Hart Rifle and we started chasing them with the Hart Rifle.
Hopefully, Mike will have some better luck right after this. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by Can Cooker. Mike spent the early part of the hunt with bow in hand, but now he's switched it out for a rifle and hopefully a better chance.
This is no messing around time now. We've laid down the bow. I got the Bobby Hart custom rifle, Nikon scope. We're ready to roll. You know, on the 4th day, I got a great opportunity. There was 2 really good goats. And we stopped the buggy that we was in. I got a really good rest, and I laid that scope on them, and I squeezed it off. It was about 400 yards. I squeezed it off, and I shot smooth over the top. You've got to be kidding me. I don't know if he was a booner, but he was awful close. Missed him clean. Uke. Oh well. I didn't have my glasses on. It was a little blurry. I slid my glasses back on. I got on him great. Didn't have time to dial down the turret. I was dead on. Listen to that goofball laughing at me.
I killed him with the camera.
You got him good on the camera, babe? Good deal. You know, after that 3rd day where I missed them 2 big giant goats, we just could not get back on them. And I guess we got to about the 5th or 6th day, and I had to just accept that I'd either bump them onto somebody else's property, or you know, they just weren't there. So we started hunting different areas, and we got into some pretty good goats. All right, last chance. This is the last day of the season, Monday the 31st. Al's getting ready to put me on a big wide goat we've been looking at. So it's all gonna be on him. Let's go see if we can find him.
418 yards.
418. Have you got my bipod?
Got him.
I knocked him smooth down, brother. Come on, Ed, give me one of those.
Well, buddy,
Thank you, my friend.
you finally
Thank you.
smoked one.
That's a good-looking goat.
Yes, it is.
Guys, I tell you what, I asked right off the bat about horizon shooting, and I know it's not a good thing because you don't know what your backdrop is, but we've got the landowner here with us. He said there ain't nothing over there for 40 miles. I just knocked him down at 438 yards, was it? Laid it on him. And looky here what I just managed to knock down with my Hart custom rifle. Thanks, Bobby. Thanks, Dad. Appreciate it, buddy. And I tell you what, top it off with a Nikon scope. What a combination. Al, I'll tell you what, it's been an absolute pleasure, buddy. It's been great to meet you. And, you know, what you do here with the Chairbound Hunters, this is a special program it's close to your heart. You're the one that started this whole thing up. Tell me a little bit about why it is that you decided you wanted to do this.
There's a need for people in wheelchairs to be able to get out and enjoy the finer things and the ability to hunt. My best friend's a quad. Been helping them for a long time, and I just thought that they needed it just for chairbound hunters.
Well, I'll tell you what, if there was a whole lot more people like you, there'd be a whole lot more handicapped chairbound hunters. I mean, this is a great thing that you're doing. This next year coming up, I'm going to be looking for 4 guys that's going to come out here and it's going to hunt with me and Al. And these guys are going to be chairbound, wounded warriors. Those guys that think that it's over for them. If you know somebody like that, you make sure you contact me, and it'll be my privilege to help bring them out here and help hunt them. Al, it's been an absolute privilege, my friend.
That's great, Mike. And we'll see how Josh is in just a few minutes. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by World Series of Whitetail. Josh is ready to hunt. Let's go.
So we got up the next morning and it was early, and we walked over into Steve's house, and
How are you?
Sat down and he had breakfast burritos ready for
How
us.
are you?
and Tired.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed?
Not quite.
A typical teenager. Oh, Josh.
You know, kind of munched on those and met a man named Joe and kind of talked about what we were going to be doing for the day. So Steve had this all planned out and ready to go, and one thing he didn't plan on was me leaving my rifle in the lodge. Can't believe that.
You gotta go back to the house.
Your gun? Oh, shoot! Oh, Josh.
We were right about there, and I said, "Oh, we don't have a gun." Well, I forgot my shooting stick, the main one.
You have a knife. We plan to just get it with a knife.
Yeah.
Didn't even bring any bullets or anything. So fortunately enough, you know, we weren't too far from the lodge, so we just turned around and went back and got the gun. I can't believe that. We were just kind of planning on an all-day thing and didn't really think much of, you know, starting a little bit later in the day.
They've got 2 bears spotted down here in the bottom. One of them says it looks pretty good, so we're gonna go see just how good it looks. Yeah.
They'd had a couple of bears spotted down off that drop-off overlooking the oak brush, and we got back there and kind of decided our plan of attack
That's
from
gonna
there.
be a good bear for us this year. Let's go ahead and drop off. We'll get to this next shelf and then we'll glass again real good. And then we'll just keep working our way down into it.
So we kind of we decided our plan of attack, and we were going to work the wind, and those bears were about 1,000 yards away from where we were, and they were down in that oak brush. And so the wind was right in our face. It was perfect. And so we worked our way down there and got right down there into that valley and decided what we were going to do from there.
Steve's just up there looking to see if he can spot them over the top of that ridge. They're in there. Yeah, definitely. They've got to be right down in here someplace. So let's just slip off this way. If we need to, we'll get up on that road bed.
So by the time we got down to the bottom of that valley, wouldn't you know it, the wind completely switched directions. So ended up bushwhacking through a lot of that oak brush to get to where we needed to be.
Found tracks. Turkeys just went off that way.
One of those sets of tracks was actually pretty good sized, you know, for the bears he'd been seeing and for what they'd had to eat and everything. And, you know, going through my mind was, all right, we're gonna see a bear. We got a little farther and turns out they were pretty fresh, and then we come out of this creek bed and there's a tree right next to us, and as we're climbing up the other side of this creek bed, we hear a bunch of rustling in this tree and look over, and a bear, you know, just kind of falls down and jumps out. And, you know, so Steve and I are on a dead run trying to get around this tree to where we could see where we thought she was headed and kind of see where she was going from there.
They were right there. Right there. Oh, there's a cub. There goes a cub. It's a good start for the first day. Great start. That's pretty cool.
That sow came out of there, scared the heck out of me.
She was
So we're
scoot-
standing there talking about what had just happened, you know, the bears we'd just seen, and all of a sudden Steve just kind of, you know, pokes
Oh,
me
shoot.
in.
Look, another bear. That's a boar. Get down.
When that bear just sat up there and Steve did his wolf, you know, like a bear whisperer, it was just
Got him.
awesome.
Finally get to where I'm comfortable with the shot and take the safety off, and he's just still sitting there just perfect. And, you know, I took my time.
He's done right there. There you go, buddy. Nice shot.
Good job.
Nice shot. Right on. How'd that feel?
So good.
Are you shaking?
Good bear. Good bear. Holy cow. Wow. Cool deal.
Thanks, man. So, you know, we kind of we gave the bear a little time and
Fantastic. Nice
walked
shot.
up to where we'd shot the bear, and Steve had pointed out where the paws had hit and kind of pushed the leaves, and the leaves were all rustled up,
Good
and,
dirt right there.
you know, we kind of
See the leaves
followed
go?
from there and just went off of what we saw.
Check that out.
That's awesome. So sitting here with my very first bear, it's been a pretty exciting morning. We started off, before dark and got out here, and I'd like to thank Kim and Vicky from Joseph's Journey for setting this whole thing up. Southern Colorado Outfitters. Without them, I wouldn't be here right now. They've got some beautiful country and obviously some beautiful animals. They really know what they're doing. I'd like to thank my parents, everything last year, and my mom's crying behind the camera. It's kind of hard to talk right now. They stuck through it and helped me through it. All the doctors at the hospital, everybody there. Sorry.
This was really cool for me because as a mom to get to go with your teenage son bear hunting, just phenomenal. To get to experience that with my son is great.
Just like to thank everybody.
I think the greatest thing that I'll remember from this is just everybody coming together and making this trip happen.
Anything else you want to say?
I don't think so.
Okay.
And Sportsman of North America was proud to help out and come along for the ride. Thanks for watching Sportsman of North America. Go to www.sportsmanna.com to catch all the episodes you missed. Don't forget, Sportsman of North America Hunt Club gives away a free hunt each and every week for an online social community for hunting and outdoors where you can meet other hunters and share photos, videos, and hunting tips. SportsmanNA.com is the new destination for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Sportsman of North America, your ticket to the outdoors. We're changing lives one hunt at a time.
Closed captioning provided by Hunter Safety System. Don't let your next time be your last.
This has been a Sportsman Video production.